spread out the skies over it.
Just the relationship between my wife and I and it's just interesting because it's not like at first none of us really, my wife or I really started taking our relationship with God a little more seriously at first, but just the fact that we were involved with the ransom, I mean, God just started changing us because, you know, we're willing, we're submitting, I guess, you know, and willing to serve. And then as far as my wife, I mean, you know, she didn't grow up in church at all or anything, and she actually really did not like the church, but it's just amazing to see how much she's changed and how much she really cares now about it. And I mean, and as a result of that, I mean, even our relationship, I mean, become so much closer.
Every time I'm kind of down or kind of get focused on myself, which is real easy for me to do, kind of obsessed with myself, and what God keeps telling me is go do something. And through the ransom, it's been kind of neat opportunity to do that with the service projects every month. But even above and beyond that, He's given me some really cool opportunities to do things with people, whether it's serving them or like last Friday, just strangely, a guy I had met a few months ago with Jason, I ended up helping him move. And on Friday, it was just, we moved a little bit. We spent a lot more time having lunch and just hanging out. And so it's just kind of cool. And it's hard to stay focused on your own petty little life when you're doing things for other people.
And it saved our marriage. We were falling apart at the seams. We put the performer face on and we did what we had to do. And behind closed doors is a whole other story. And it took a lot of baggage off of us. We actually were able to talk to each other and say, we need to get through this together. There's no you or me, it's us.
After starting my new job on Monday, just realizing that I need to be patient and faithful because He put me in a position that I work with a wonderful group of people, and it's just almost like it was made for me.
You know, everyone's always told me, well, you gotta go to church to meet somebody. You gotta go to church to find friends, to do things of that sort. And I would have dismissed that and thought, well, who are you gonna meet at church? But it is just unbelievable the people that I have met through the ransom. It's just amazing. You know, it's made me stop and rethink what's important in life and what am I looking for. You know, I mean, it's not about material things. It's not about possessions. It's not about your job. It's just I don't know. It's just something about sitting around, talking to people, and having a friendship and getting to know people.
I mean, first of all, a missionary kid or, you know, any pastor's kid, you know, the church is all they know, so they don't really have a great perspective of really what church is or what life without church is. So basically, yeah, I mean, I fell away from the church and I received an invitation actually from Phil to join the ransom, and it sounded pretty interesting. You know, I was gonna check it out, see if I can like it or not. And yeah, I mean, it's just amazing, all the stuff that's occurred. I've never been this passionate about church.
Desperate households had to be our family completely. The dad comes home, what's for supper? But that was totally our family.
My life had fallen apart big time 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and I mean, I grew up Christian, but it was just never really any part of me, and it was amazing how God just kept putting people in front of me, and I see this now looking back, but I mean, He was not going to give up, and you know, I mean, it's just person after person after person, and finally things just kind of fell into place, and then I decided, okay, I'll finally go to the church that meets in a movie theater, and I haven't missed since. It's just been unbelievable.
I love Life Group. That is the highlight of the middle of the week. Tuesdays come and I know that it's going to be a whole group of new friends, and it's where we put our feet up. It's where we get Phil to laugh in church because we're laughing in the back row because he mentions things, and I don't know, I was mad at him that I thought Life Group was going to end for a month and found out that ours is extended, so I'm excited about that because I don't have to go a month without Life Group.